Another day and another event, one with love and adoration in the air. Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to the Sanctuary. Once again, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV Online, and tonight marks the beginning of the Valentine's Day event for 2024. Before we go anywhere else, allow me to introduce ourselves. First and foremost, I am Kruznik X, the owner-operator of this little 18-wheeler that usually ends up in a ditch.
Always ends up in a ditch.
Yeah. Alongside me are my beautiful wife and Valentine forever, Arya Stormborn.
Forever and ever and ever.
Don't make it weird.
Make it weird.
Anywhoozy, also joining us are the clowns of this endeavor, Lord Fyrax.
I'm watching you.
Okay, Senor Cockenface. And Corlash.
I said what I said.
Alright, so as always, Valentine's Day marks the Valentine's Day event for Final Fantasy XIV. Usually it starts off here in Miketo's Amphitheater, so we're going to get right down to it.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, are you in Miketo's Amphitheater? You look like you're running the other way. Anywhoozy. Alright. Anywhoozy.
Right. Yeah.
Also, currently AFK and missing in action is Jean Marcus, but he'll pop in eventually.
Is it any relation to Neiman Marcus?
You're gonna have to ask him, babe.
It's a bad joke. Never mind.
Alright, in order to do this, we're gonna talk to Astrid and complete the level 15 class, the Symbol of Love.
Hello there, friend. Can you feel that? Love is in the air, just waiting to be snatched up by questing hands. That means Valentine's Day is upon us once more. And I, Astrid de Valentione, and my fellow emissaries are here to support all who would avail themselves of this bounty. Oh, but I know you. Chris! Forgive me, I do get so caught up in my introduction. It is an absolute pleasure to see you again. Come to think of it, an intrepid adventurer like you might be just what I require. Might I ask a favor of you? A fellow emissary by the name of Emily departed earlier to prepare a little surprise for our festivities. You see, but she's been gone for quite some time. I would like you to make sure she hasn't gotten herself into trouble. I would go myself or ask one of my associates to check up on her, but all are busy guiding our love-starved revelers. Will you do me this favor? I am in your debt. Before she left, Emily said she would be practicing under the trees near Final Fineries. No doubt you will find her there.
Final Fineries. That would be the Leatherworkers Guild.
Run, run, run.
Okay, I see ya.
Do you?
Arya, love, where are you going?
Not in the guild. Just outside and across.
Okay. Oh yeah, Emily. I think I remember her from last year. Aria, would you like to do the honors?
If I shift just the teeniest bit, I bet I can triple the cuteness factor. No, quadruple it. Whoa!
Huh.
Oh, it's you. What brings you here, Chris? So Astrid asked you to check on me. I appreciate you coming on her behalf. I suppose you're wondering what I've been practicing here so far away from prying eyes. Patience, my friend, patience. If you truly wish to see what I've been cooking up, pray, come to Bigetto's Amphitheater.
Why are you making us rotten?
You ask questions.
God damn it.
No one's making you run.
I mean, it's true. No one's making you. You are choosing to.
You could walk.
You've
Yeah.
had too many post-quest cookies. You need to run some of it off.
Bite me and fight me.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Alright, let's talk to Astrid.
You brought her back as promised. Thank you, Chris. She intends to demonstrate her... What did she call it? Right, love heart on stage in just a moment. You can be part of her very first audience.
Ew.
That was, yes, cute. So this is what you've been working on?
The Gridanians are a reserved people who have been reluctant to openly express their feelings to one another. Yet I believe it is the utmost importance that we open our hearts to those we hold dear in this season of love most of all. Now is the time for everyone to shed their fears and wear their affections on their sleeves. That is what inspired me to come up with the love heart. I can only hope this simple expression is enough to motivate people to act.
Well, it certainly appears to have made an impression. Navigating matters of love is often a nerve-wracking task even for the boldest of us. Yet with this gesture, I believe you've given the townsfolk the perfect means to convey their feelings. Emily, I encourage you to go about the city and perform the pose before any you might find floundering in the ocean of love. Go on and ignite the passion in their hearts.
Leave it to me. Would you mind lending a hand as well, Chris? As an adventurer, I'm sure you've touched the hearts of many. There are doubtless few more qualified to guide others in pursuing and realizing their passion. Wonderful! Now, before we set forth, I would ask you remain on the stage for a while so we can judge your pose. Considering the import of our mission, I'm afraid we can't leave until it's flawless.
Oh boy.
My, I am equal as impressed and envious that you managed to perfect the gesture in such a short time. It took me ages just to get the hands right.
Ideally, I would like you both to get started immediately. Yet I too wish we had another emissary. Then how serendipitous it is that I am here to offer my services. Lisette! How long has it been, my friend? Too long, surely. You have my personal gratitude for assisting Astrid with the celebration. Yes, well, pleased though I am for your offer, should you not be enjoying the festivities with your beloved? My adorable Astrid. Though I may have relinquished the burden of leadership, I have not abandoned my duty as a herald of love. You said yourself that you lack for capable help, and I am here, yes? As a daughter of House Valentione, I cannot stand by as the flames of ardor dwindle.
Help, Astrid. It might be just what she needs before her rendezvous with Hortifence.
Emily! I told you that in confidence! So that's the way of it. In that case, your aid is most welcome. Well, with that settled, let us go forth and quicken the seeds of romance yet to sprout throughout Gridania. Pray, teach me this pose of yours, Emily.
Yes, ma'am. Might I suggest we split up? Our adventurer friend here can handle Old Gridania, while Lissy and I cover New Gridania. Given the season, you shall no doubt find more than one individual who is flummoxed by their feelings. Strike our pose before these lost souls, and with an outpouring of love, grant them the courage to tell what's in their hearts.
You have learned the emote.
There are a few areas in particular I'd like you to visit once you're ready. Just say the word and we can begin.
You have learned the emote Love Heart. Alright, so what's the command for this? I'm guessing it's /L heart. Oh, /heart. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second.
Oh, it's under... Here it is.
Okay. Ugh. I don't know why my palms are sweating so much these days.
Are your knees weak?
No.
Mom spaghetti?
Shut up. Let's get to the next quest. It's all about
spaghetti, huh?
heart.
Ready? Wonderful. I've marked out a few locations in the area where people tend to mingle. I'm confident you'll find more than a few individuals in need of a little push. Show them your best rendition of the love heart to give them the courage they need.
Okay, let's check this map.
What if I don't... What if I don't want to?
Well then, I guess you're just SOL now, ain't ya? Alright, let's head left to the Whistling Miller because we can do a full-on circle almost. Alright, who's first?
Such a perfect specimen. Firm, but soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them up. Not the produce, mind you. Him, the proprietor. I only wish I knew how to tell him the way I feel.
The hopeless lass is unable to muster the courage to speak to the proprietor. Stoke the flames of her passion by performing the love heart. Okay.
That is an adorable pose. But why show it to me? You meant to encourage me? That is very kind of you, but I'm afraid I find the prospect of a confession daunting. Though I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are most suited to be cut into heart shapes. A completely natural question considering the spirit of Valentione's Day, right? Truth be told,
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Truth be told, I've had my eye on him for some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach, but thanks to your unique motivation, I finally found the inspiration I needed. Though it occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentione's Day in the first place? I hope to Nofika he doesn't ask me.
That is a good-ass question. How the fuck did the heart get associated with Valentine's Day?
You want the real answer?
Yeah, why not?
Because Saint Valentine was trying to perform marriages after the Roman Emperor had outlawed them. So, therefore, it was, because love. Otherwise, they were getting stabbed in the heart.
Huh. Morbid, but interesting. Thank you,
Yeah.
Aria.
There's a lot of morbid stuff when it comes to Valentine's Day.
And that's why we love it so
Romance
much. Who says romance is dead?
Romance in general is really more. Romance in general is really more.
Yeah. All right, we are headed to the Lancers Guild. You coming, love?
Eventually.
All right, let's talk to this brass-bound wood whaler.
What is it? If you have a matter to report, keep it short. I'm rather occupied at present. Perhaps I could invite him to a meal. But how would I even broach the subject?
Hey, you want to eat?
Hey, baby, you ever have your asshole licked by a fat man in a trench coat?
I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, I mean that is an icebreaker.
Why? Fuck. Motherfucker.
No, I've got the hiccups.
That's what you get.
Oh, God.
I think I read the wrong way. Maybe.
Lancers Guild, love.
Yeah.
Take the either right. Okay. Well, I try to get rid of these hiccups.
You deserve those hiccups. Yep.
Shut up. Almost. Okay. Okay, I got it.
Stop that! What manner of strange gesticulation have you just accosted me with? A curse? Nay, an insult? Explain yourself this instant!
Witch. Simmer down, witch.
Oh, excuse me? I need to be brave enough to express my feelings? Are you claiming that I, a proud lancer of the Wood Whalers, lack courage of all things? Well,
Maybe.
you would be right. I'm too craven to invite someone to a simple meal. But your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior spirit. I will carry out this task as if it were my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer. And forgive me for assuming the worst.
Alright. Now to the Leatherworkers Guild. And those hiccups are still going.
Or you could just run from here. Not that far.
I just took the ether right.
Slacker.
What? Can't hear you over the sound of my laziness.
Dejected lad.
Yeah, give me a sec. The hiccups are still here.
1. 2. 3. 3, sir.
Okay.
1, 2, 4. 3, sir. 3.
All right, let's do this. Dejected lad. Oh, my love. What have I done to incense you so? Appears to have had an argument with his lover, huh?
You sound like a bit of a sack of shit.
You pose quite the pose.
Well, that's
Hope
articulate.
that sounded better in his head.
I see. It's a symbol of love. A call to bare one's heart, scars and all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was terribly late for our rendezvous. I dared not tell her the reason for fear it would vex her further. I had been so preoccupied selecting a gift for her that I lost track of the time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. Thank you for helping me to see that, my friend. Mayhap there is yet time yet for a Valentine's Day miracle. You have taught the townsfolk to remain steadfast in the face of love and inspired them to act. Report the results of your efforts to Astrid at Miketo's amphitheater. All right. Admiring the femro that was just there, Arya.
I was trying to figure out the outfit. I do love the shade of green.
Well, I know the top you can get from Shishui, Shishui in Stormblood. Oh God, Boop is here.
Where is Boop? What is the Boop doing?
Showing his adoration to me for no good reason.
I don't see
Anywho,
the Boop. I don't see the Boop. I see the Minerva. I see the Minerva, but I don't see the Boop. Ah.
But that's Boop's other character.
anywhoozy, let's talk to Astrid. Say what?
I said if I hug a Lalafell, apparently I get down on my knees.
Well, obviously, you're hugging a Lalafell. It's shorter than you, which is saying something. Because you're always complaining about us being taller than you. Oh yeah, I see her. Anyway, let's talk to Astrid.
You're back! Seeing as my sister has yet to return, might I ask you and Emily to recount how you fared in the meantime?
Sorry, Arya's in the mob.
Well, I found the post to be eye-catching, if nothing else. Perhaps even embarrassingly so, even though it was I who invented it. Regardless, I am proud to say folk were practically lining up to see it. What about you, Chris?
I had some success with love.
I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear others were spurred to action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origins of Valentione Day's symbol, the heart. Which makes me wonder, are you two aware of how it came to be associated with Valentione's Day?
It has something to do with House Valentione, I think. Maybe?
Indeed, but that only scratches the surface. Allow me to elaborate. It all began with... Lisette! Heavens, your face is white as a sheet! What's wrong?
Artefons, I saw him speaking with a woman in the Carline canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately. You don't suppose it was... Oh, gods, you don't suppose it was a tryst, do you?
Absolutely not! You know Hortefance would never be unfaithful to you. Nay, purge the very thought from your mind.
I know that, but... When I saw him with that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped. Before I knew it, I was running from the sight of them as fast as my legs would take me.
Love is the fruit born of bravery. Have you forgotten these words, Lisette? They are our words, passed down by our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentione. She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship. And she was not merely a countess, but also a warrior true. Naught symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of a heart. The symbol is a source of courage. Remember that.
Thank you, Astrid. You are right. Countess Arabelle would be mortified to see her progeny act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I am ready. Hortefance, if he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he has another thing coming!
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Hell have no fury like a misunderstanding.
Yeah, mine's better.
Anyway.
I am clueless as to the nature of Hortefonce's connection with this mystery woman, but I dare say Lisette needs her friends by her side. Might I prevail upon you both to join her?
But of course, leave it to us.
Well, guess we have no choice.
You have my gratitude. I place her in your capable hands.
We'd better hurry. She said Hortefance is this unknown woman wearing the Carline canopy. I'm sure that's where she's headed.
Okay, where is that?
The Cardling Canopy is the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, okay.
So, take the Ethernet back to the plaza. Or you could run to the right and hook around through the door.
Who's a hooker?
No one's a hooker.
You said hook around.
I said hook around. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're outside, I think. Yep, there they are. All right. Well. Here we go. Hortefance! Who? That woman! Arya just caught up, so...
Gods! She's lost control of her tongue. What should we do?
Love is the fruit born of bravery.
Hortifons Pastoroi, for what reason do you intimate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you? Well, have you naught to say for yourself?
It would seem nerves caused Lisette to fall back into the mannerisms of her noble upbringing. Oh dear. I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Hortifance for counsel, as I admired the devoted relationship he has with you. Hoping he can offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with the one I adore.
Lisette, my love. My first thought was that you could not bear to wait another moment for our meeting. But now I see you could not bear the thought of me with another. 'Tis as if the Fury herself stands before me! A goddess in both spirit and flesh, full of passion and devotion. Oh, what a fortunate man am I! And I regret that my actions would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please, set your heart at ease, my darling. I have eyes for none but you, now and forever. I only chose a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers.
Oh, that's it? Gods, I've made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you. That a lady of House Valentione should comport herself in such a way. I am completely ashamed.
If I may, my lady, I now understand why you would be upset. And I admire your bravery for confronting us. Would that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings.
I may no longer be the head of Emissary of Love, but I am as well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart. Love is the fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bear your heart to another, it is more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have been. You must confess. I promise you, the risk is worth the reward.
I suppose I would regret it for my days if I never found love because I was too afraid to fight for it. You're right, my lady. I will do my best.
Once again, forgive me for... Hortifons! What's wrong?
Ugh. The sight of your angelic pose struck me to my very core. My heart is like to burst from my chest.
I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two...
Hortifons is an adorable, lovable dork.
Anyway, the two of us will return and appraise Astrid of what happened here. I trust you won't mind if we inform her that you and Hortifence will be partaking in the festivities earlier than scheduled.
In other words, bound chicka bout wow.
Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning, and it would do much to smooth over this little misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I might have caused.
Let us return to Mikito's amphitheater and give Astrid the good news.
What a clusterfuck.
Alright, back to the amphitheater.
Whoa. Run, run, run. to the amphitheater.
And we're back. Alright, let us speak. I think everyone's here except for Corlash. And Jean, but he crashed before the episode started, and he's currently, I don't know where he is. I think he's still updating a whole bunch of drivers and whatnot. Alright, let's speak with Astrid.
Oh, I'm so relieved. It was all just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world. You deserve my thanks as well, Emily.
Don't mention it. I'm happy we were able to help.
Though we've had our ups and downs, I believe we accomplished our goal of showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentine's Day has been a success. Which reminds me, although my explanation of the heart's origins was interspersed with some dramatics, I take it you were able to piece together its meaning. Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight, Countess Arabelle's legacy lives on not only in the tradition of Valentine's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield. In commemoration of her brave pursuit of love in the face of insurmountable odds, the heart came to symbolize her, and eventually the very concept of love itself, capturing the imaginations of men and women around the world. Today, while many may recognize the symbol, few know of its history. With Emily's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that, I am overjoyed.
Arabelle's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love just as your sister did.
May we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a Valentine's Day overflowing with affection, my friend.
And another Valentine's Day in the books. And with it, we've got the achievement, A Heartfelt Gesture. We learned the love heart emo earlier, but let's see about what awards we have for the from the Purveyor of Love here. So it looks like we have the Valentine's Heart Chair, which you can get as a furniture item for 2,000 gil apiece. The White Chocolate and Heart Chocolate, which you can get for 23 gil apiece. And the Prismatic Hearts left and right for 8 gil apiece. Pretty simple enough. Thankfully for us, Valentine's Day is not yet over at the time of this recording. So you still have plenty of time to unlock everything and complete the quest. Valentine's Day is active until February 21st at 6:59 a.m. Pacific time. So be sure to snatch up this quest as you, before then. As for Valentine's Day, Arya and I have certain plans, I think. I don't know. I mean, we try to plan something. Sometimes it goes off the rails, but...
Sometimes?
Okay, like 99.97% of the time it goes off the rails, but still.
I can get here.
Wait, oh yeah, that's right. You have to do the thing with your parents next week.
I have to babysit, and then my sister doesn't know when she'll be able to get me back here.
We'll figure it out. But anywhoozy, be sure to complete this quest line before the 21st. But for now, though, that is going to be the end of this episode. And yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode. And thank you all for watching, and we hope you all enjoyed it. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for more gaming goodness. But if you haven't done it yet, hit the follow button and turn on notifications so you're well informed. If you're watching this video on YouTube and you like the video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the full seasonal event playlist, and click here to watch the next seasonal event when it comes out. Until then, we'll see you next time.